Hello, people. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on which part of the world you're watching me from. I'm actually in Nigeria now, so I'll allow you to guess what time this is. Now, my name is Joe, your tech handyman. In today's video, I'm going to take you on a tour of the WordPress back end. So what will happen is this: in the previous video that I dropped, I showed you how to install WordPress locally. So in today's video, after being able to set up your WordPress locally in your PC, today I'm going to take you on a tour of the various tabs, the various elements, the various components of the WordPress backend, so that when we delve into development proper, you understand how all these elements come together to create something stunning out of WordPress. So if you have your system, do well to set it up and get ready to follow us. And if today is the very first time of you stumbling upon us, please subscribe, like, comment, and share the content. Turn on the notifications so that anytime we drop a content, you'll be the very first to know. And remember, like I said in the previous video, we are doing a series on WordPress web development. So don't miss any video. At the end of the day, you get a very valuable skill that you can easily monetize. And like I always do say, when you grow, we grow. So if you're ready,
click on the Windows button on your keyboard and it takes you here. Just type in XAMPP. This is the XAMPP control panel. So from here, just click enter to launch XAMPP like so. So this is this XAMPP control panel. Just start Apache like so. I think in the other video, this is well explained. And then the next thing you are going to do is to start MySQL. That is the database you are going to work with. I think it's taking a bit of time. Okay, well, both are on now. Both Apache and MySQL are on. That's for Apache. That's MySQL. So I think the server is started. So just launch your browser and type in localhost my WordPress/admin. The name of the WordPress you install is my local WordPress/admin. It takes you here to the login. This is the login page of WordPress. So we are going to supply the username and password like so. So the username when we installed was admin, and we use the same password. If you don't understand to this level, please watch our other videos. So once done, click on login. So from there, it takes you straight to WordPress's dashboard. This is exactly how it looks. You can see welcome to WordPress, and that is the dashboard. On the left side, you can see a whole lot of tabs in there. We are going to explore and see how all these tabs are used to build amazing WordPress sites. And check that now. Okay, so from here now you can see this is just the info page. This is the site health. This just gives you information basically. This is the draft. If you want to quickly draft something before organizing it to post, when you are done, you click on save draft. Here you can see where the interaction happens at a glance. You can see post right there. You can see comment. You can see page right there. So when you launch the dashboard, things like this pops up, so you can quickly attend to them. Down this is another one, the activity, what you have done, like your recently published content comes out here. Here is about events and news. Okay, so it happens on the dashboard. That is the home page of the dashboard. Okay, another one is the updates. Under dashboard, you have the update. On this tab, it shows you the latest information about newer version of WordPress that you need to update to. Okay, you can see, you can find information about updates. Here we are using the 6.22 6.2.2 version. Okay, so and by that we have the latest version of WordPress, as you can see. So we don't need any updates, we're using the latest version. So on the next tab, you have posts. Here is where you create all posts in WordPress. For instance, if you click, there's only one post here, that's hello world, the dummy post. So all your posts will appear here. For now, we only have one like that. Now if you want to add new posts, this is how you go about it. Click new post, and here you have categories, here you have tags. The next one is the media. In the media, very important tab when working with WordPress, like so. If you click it open, you can add media, be it video or photos. For instance, if you click add new, it opens up this page where you can select media files from your computer. If I click select files here, it will take me to my media files in my computer. So you upload it like so, and all your media will appear here, right here. So the next one is the pages. Pages are different from posts. So if you click on all pages, you will see all the pages that are currently sitting here. They are quite different from posts. Okay. So let's just look at what pages are all about as it is now. For instance, if you open the site, visit site, like so, you will see that there are a couple of content here. That place right there is the sample page. Sample page, that is a page. But what you see right here is actually the post. That's the difference. Post and pages. So pages here you can see are all pages. If you click all pages, you see all the pages that you create will appear in this place. For now we only have two, so you can use the add new to create pages. Another tab there is the comments. This is where you manage all the interaction that happens on the website. Here is the appearance, the themes, and everything. Here we have three themes: the first one, the second one, and the third one. And if you hover over it, you see theme details. So if you click on it, the name is 2023. If you click on it, it takes you to the details of the particular theme in question. For instance, this 2023, and the same thing happens. So you can use this to customize. This button is for customizing it. It's because it is the current theme, but I want to change it to another theme. Then you see that the customize button will sit on the active theme right now. So let's do 2021, and I think I will activate it like so. So when you now activate a theme, the customize button will come on it immediately, so you can customize it the way you want, like so. Really easy. Theme is like a very integral part of WordPress development. So if you visit the site, you see it would have changed to the new theme. Here we go. This is the new theme. Remember the other one we checked, it wasn't like this. This is the new theme. It's like wearing another cloth on your WordPress site. So that's how it is. So going back now, the next tab under appearance is customize. This is where you customize your theme, and you have the widgets section. If you click on the widget, it takes you here. Widgets is basically those things that organize content on the front end side of WordPress, the front end. So here is, for instance, the footer widget. So anything that comes in here will appear at the footer part of it. So you click the plus sign. There are a whole lot of widgets here. Now if you want to see everything, you can just click on browse. There's a whole lot of widgets you can use for different purposes, like so. Once we get into the real development side of things, we'll explain how this works individually. But for now, that is as far as widgets go. The next, the menu. So the menu here, tab here, is where we use to, inside of WordPress, where we use to manage all the menus: create menu, delete menu, organize menu. Here is the background. It's like what appears at the back side of your website. This is the background. So you can check, you can put an image, you can put a color, you can put anything you want at the background. So when you select an image and upload, you can click publish to take a new look background. The next one is the theme file editor. Now, if you are not very well versed in PHP language programming, don't come here. They will even tell you appear to be making direct edits to your theme in the WordPress dashboard. It is not recommended. Editing your theme directly could break your site, and your changes may be lost in future updates. So now they are telling you, if you don't understand how these things work, especially the PHP language, don't come here. So we go back. The next one is the plugins. Plugins is an integral part of WordPress website anywhere. They extend the functionality of any WordPress site. For now, we only have two. The default one is the Askimate Anti-spam, this is for spam protection. This one is the default Hello Dolly plugin that comes with any WordPress installation. The same thing that happens in appearance, you also have the plugin file editor. Now, if you don't understand the PHP language with which WordPress is written, please just go back. Just go back. Don't tamper with that file. The next tab there is the users. So under the users, this is where the tab under this tab, you can manage all manner of users. Okay, this is where you can perform bulk actions on the users. You can add and remove roles, change roles, and every other user falls under this role. You have the subscriber, contributor, author, editor, administrator. All users of a WordPress website will fall under these roles. So if you want to add new, just click on add new under the user tab, so you can add new user here. So just what you need is to put the username and the email and some other details, and then once you are satisfied, you can click to send notification that hey, a new user is here. So then you assign role. It could be administrator, it could be editor, it could be any role. Once done, just click add user. We will explain this more when we're working with it. The next one is profile, still under the user tab. This is how you customize. This is where you customize the profile of any user on your website. So here you can put your username. In this case is admin. You add other details to really give an identity to every single user on your website. Here sits the profile picture. You can change it if you want. You can put an avatar right there. That is as far as profile goes. The next tab under that is the tools. Tools is very, very important. Under this tab, you have some very important other functionalities, categories and tags converter. If you want to convert categories to tags or vice versa, you can use this particular tab. And there is this import. You can actually import a whole lot of things. You can import posts, comments, users. You can convert things. This is where a whole lot of things happen. Categories and task converters. You can do live journal. You can use movable types and type pad. You can a whole lot of things. As the same way you can import, you can also export. So for instance, you can export all the content on your website, be they posts, pages, or media, and download that export file using this particular button. So it's very, 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 very easy to do from here. Now, both the import and export. The next one is the site health. Every now and then you want to check how healthy your WordPress site is. So this gives you that info. You can see on this one, you see it's telling me I should improve when I've not even developed anything. So it's important. It's checking on the security. Here I have two critical issues to sort out, which is duly reported. One has to do with performance and the other one has to do with security. And there are other recommendations that I should improve inactive plugins. I should remove inactive themes. Background updates may not be working properly. A whole lot of things. So this actually checks the heartbeats of your WordPress site. So whatever you want to do as regards keeping your site healthy, under this tab provides all the options for you to manage your WordPress site health. The next one is exporting personal data, still under tools. So right here, you can actually export personal data. So this tool helps site owners comply with local laws. So if the law requires that you provide details of your user, this is where you do it, and you can in the same way erase personal data from your website. The next one is the settings, very important. So under the settings, you have the general setting. This is it here. First is the site title, like we provided earlier. So if you click here, this is the site title, my test WordPress site. This is where you edit it. You can actually change it from here. You can change the URL like so if you want, from the settings and on the general. Then the site admin email and anyone, the membership type. This is where you perform your general settings. So if you click on writing under the settings tab, you get to default post category, like when you post anything, how you want it organized and things like that. The next one is the reading. Here you use it to set where you want to be your home page or your index page. Okay, it could be your latest post, or you want to create a static page to be your home page. Once done, you select a particular page for home page and post page. This is where you set it. It's reading under settings. You can actually allocate the number of pages to show at a time, like that, and a whole lot of things. And you can decide whether you want search engines to see your content or not by checking that. And once done, the next tab there under setting is discussion. This is where you manage all the interaction that happens, comments, pings, emailing, and a whole lot of things that happens interaction wise on your WordPress website. The next one is the media. Very important media setting. Here you can do all manner of setting. Your thumbnail size, you can determine it here. The default thumbnail size is 150 by 150. The medium size, you can crop actually. The medium size image size is 300 by 300. Yeah, like so. And the large size will be 1024 by 1020. You can actually alter these things like so. You can reduce or increase it depending on how you want. That is under the media setting. Okay, so you can organize your upload into months and year basis folder. So that's how it's presented when you upload your media. So the next one is permalink. This is like the URL of your site, how you want it organized. That is the URL. You may want it to be plain like that, and you want it to include the day and name. You may also you may also want it to, and the sample post, you may want it to include the month and name numeric, but the most popular is actually the post name. That is the most popular URL format or permalink structure of WordPress sites, because it's cleaner, it's more readable. You can actually create a custom structure if you so desire, using all these things, all these links under. So the next one is the privacy tab. Under the privacy, you can have the settings, privacy settings. I'm sorry. Like that, you can create a new privacy policy page or use this one. Then you can also check on the privacy policy. That's a policy, how you go about this. This is where you manage your privacy side of things, right? Okay, so understanding how all these tabs work, all the way from the dashboard, all the way down to post, to media, to pages, to comment, appearance, to like that. That is the post, that's the media, pages, comment, and you also have appearance. You also have all that under it. Is very important you understand how appearance tab works, the plugins likewise, and the users, how you can manage users, and the tools. That is just running down what we've explained earlier, and the settings, very critical. So once you understand how all of this work, then you'll be ready to get into the development end of things. So I think at this point you understand how each and every tab works here. So in our next video, we will use these tabs practically. Congratulations on getting to this point. See you in the next video.